Your crypto is not truly yours until your keys are yours. It's a simple sentence, but it's probably the most important thing you'll ever hear about this stuff. Most people think the hard part is over once they've bought some crypto. They see the balance on their screen and think, great, I'm in the future. But that's like buying a beautiful new car and then just leaving the keys in the ignition, parked on the street, hoping for the best. Buying the asset is only step one. The real job, door di pran. On manin drawan. Stardain destan ajdan. Actually matters for your future is learning how to protect it properly, because in this new world of digital money, ownership is everything. So let's talk about what that really means. In the world of crypto, there's a fundamental rule that never, ever changes. Whoever controls the private keys controls the assets. Quick disclosure, if this video includes affiliate links, I may earn a small commission. In the US and Canada, regulators expect clear, conspicuous disclosures. Always buy from official sources. Your security starts with being a smart and cautious shopper from the very first click. Let's get started on the right foot. Hardware wallets. Explained. Protect your crypto. Like a pro, with Ledger. Okay, so what exactly is this hardware wallet we keep talking about? Let's get simple. Imagine a small, secure device, maybe the size of a USB stick or a tiny little pager from the 90s. That's basically it. Now, the common mistake is thinking this device stores your crypto. It doesn't. Your coins, your tokens, your NFTs, they always live on the blockchain, a giant, public digital ledger scattered across thousands of computers worldwide. The hardware wallet does something much more important. It's securely stores your private keys completely offline, away from the internet and all the dangers that lurk there. Think of it like this. You own a very, very valuable painting. The painting isn't stored in your house key. The painting is hanging in a super secure high-tech vault somewhere. Your house key doesn't hold the painting, but it lets you into the building where you can access the vault. A hardware wallet is like that key, but for your crypto. It holds the secret passcodes that prove you are the owner and gives you the exclusive power to sign for transactions. Signing is just the fancy crypto word for giving your official approval to move your funds from one address to another. Without that signature, the crypto stays put. The device is a specialized computer built for one job and one job only, keeping your private keys isolated from any online connection. You create the transaction on your computer or phone, but the final critical step of approving it happens on the hardware wallet itself. Now let's talk about the other options, the ones most people start with. Hot wallets and exchanges. A hot wallet is a software program that runs on your phone, your web browser, or your desktop computer. They're called hot because they are always connected to the internet. They are incredibly convenient, no doubt. They make it fast and easy to interact with decentralized applications, trade tokens, and send crypto on the go. But that constant internet connection is both their greatest strength and their greatest weakness. Because a hot wallet is always online, it's more exposed to online threats. If a hacker manages to get malware onto your computer or phone, they could potentially access your hot wallet and steal your private keys. Then you have the big exchanges. These are the places where most people buy their first crypto. They are convenient, user-friendly, and they feel safe, like a regular bank account. But here's the catch. When you leave your crypto on an exchange, you are not in control of your private keys. The exchange is. You are relying on a third party, and if that party fails, you could lose everything. Exchanges can get hacked. They can go bankrupt. They can freeze your account for regulatory reasons. This is why moving your assets offline to a hardware wallet is so crucial for long-term security. To authorize a transaction, you must have the physical device in your hand. A hacker in another country can't just press the buttons on your ledger for you. This physical requirement creates a massive barrier against remote theft. While exchanges are great for trading and hot wallets are great for daily use, a hardware wallet is the gold standard for securely storing the bulk of your assets that you don't plan to touch for a while. On-screen, exchange, Soros, access. Ledger, SON, ownership. Important disclaimer, this is security education, not financial advice. A ledger does not make an investment safe from price volatility, it helps protect access and signing authority. How Ledger builds its fortress for your keys. It's not magic, it's a deliberate combination of hardware and software working together as a digital fortress. Ledger's devices are built around three core pillars: secure element chip, custom operating system, trusted secure screen. First up, the Secure Element, SE. A special microchip used in high-security systems. Think credit cards, passports, built to be tamper-resistant and to protect sensitive data from sophisticated attacks. When you set up your ledger, private keys are generated inside the SE, and once they're created there, they never, ever leave. Critical operations like signing a transaction happen inside this isolated, fortified chip, a vault within your vault. Next, the operating system, BOLOS, the brain of the device. A custom OS built to run on the Secure Element and manage crypto applications. Because it's custom, the attack surface is much smaller than a general-purpose OS, like Windows or Android. It's not for browsing the web or playing games, it's made only to securely manage crypto assets. Finally, the small but mighty Secure Screen, your window of trust. Directly connected to the Secure Element, it gives an independent, unhackable display of transaction details. Ledger calls this, what you see is what you sign. Wisey whiz. Even if a hacker controls your computer screen and shows a fake address, the real address appears on your Ledger display. You press the physical buttons to confirm what you see. This step prevents you from signing a malicious transaction. Key teaching line, a hardware wallet does not hide your crypto. It protects your authority over your crypto. Section 6, a simple buyer's guide. Which ledger is for you? All Ledger devices offer the same fundamental security, built on the Secure Element and the custom OS we just talked about. The differences come down to features, convenience, and how you plan to use your crypto. First, there's the Ledger Nano S Plus. Think of this as the reliable workhorse model, perfect for beginners or for people who primarily want to store their assets for the long term. HODLing. It has the core security features, a decent-sized screen to verify transactions, and connects to your computer with a USB-C cable. It doesn't have Bluetooth. If your plan is to buy, move to cold storage, and not touch it very often, the Nano S Plus is an excellent and affordable choice. Next up is the Ledger Nano X. This is the model for the mobile-first crypto user. The biggest upgrade here is the addition of Bluetooth. This allows you to securely connect your Nano X to your smartphone via the Ledger Wallet app, so you can manage your portfolio and sign transactions on the go without needing a computer. Ledger Nano Gen 5. Best for users who want a newer touchscreen style experience at a more accessible level. Bluetooth, NFC, USB-C, and e-ink touchscreen, Ledger Recovery Key, Ledger OS, and CC-EAL6 Plus chip certification. Ledger Flex, best for people who want a clearer touchscreen signing experience. It includes a 2.84-inch secure touchscreen and Ledger Recovery Key to make transaction review easier before signing. Ledger Stacks, best for premium users, NFT collectors, and people who want the highest-end experience. A 3.7-inch curved i-ink touchscreen, wireless QI charging, Bluetooth, NFC, and a customizable display. Start with the device that matches your behavior. If you are storing long-term, Nano S Plus may be enough. If you use mobile often, Nano X or Nano Gen 5 makes sense. If you want a bigger, clearer signing screen, look at Flex or Stacks. Promotion angle. Ledger is not just for people with huge portfolios, it's for anyone who has reached the point where losing access would hurt. If links are provided below, they may be affiliate links. Disclosures apply. Choose the model that fits your needs. Section 7, your safe setup checklist. A step-by-step guide. Getting your new Ledger is exciting, but setting it up correctly is the most important part. Rushing this step is like building a house on a shaky foundation. So, follow these steps exactly. Don't take any shortcuts. Be careful and methodical, stay focused, turn off the TV, put your phone on silent, give this your full attention, it's that important. First and foremost, only buy from official sources. Buy directly from the Ledger website or from an authorized reseller listed on their site. Never buy from a random seller on eBay, Amazon Marketplace, or a secondhand shop. A new Ledger arrives shrink-wrapped. If the box looks open, stop and contact Ledger support. If it comes with a pre-filled recovery phrase sheet, stop and contact support. It's a trap. Second, download the official Ledger Wallet app from Ledger's website. Don't search app stores for it. Don't click links from forums or social posts. Scammers create fake apps that look identical. Install the official app, then connect your Ledger. Follow the on-screen instructions. Initialize the device yourself. Create a PIN code, usually 4 to 8 digits. This PIN protects against unauthorized physical access. Third, write down your 24-word recovery phrase. The device shows the phrase one word at a time. Write the words by hand on the paper cards provided. Check your spelling. Write clearly. Do not take a photo. Do not save them in a text file. Do not store them in email drafts or cloud services. This phrase is the master key to all your crypto. Keep it completely offline, forever. Finally, do a small test run. Before moving big amounts, send a tiny amount to your ledger. For example, $5 worth of Bitcoin. Generate a receiving address in Ledger Live. Verify that address on your device's screen. Send, wait for it to arrive, practice sending it back, confirm everything works and build confidence. Only after a successful test should you move larger amounts. We've mentioned it a few times, but the 24-word recovery phrase deserves its own section because it is, without exaggeration, the most important element in your self-custody journey. If the Ledger device is the locked door to your vault, the recovery phrase is the master key that can rebuild that door and everything inside it anywhere, at any time. If your device gets lost, if your device gets stolen, if your device gets smashed with a hammer, this phrase is how you get your crypto back. It is your ultimate backup. When you first set up the Ledger, it uses a standard algorithm to generate that unique 24-word phrase. From that phrase, the device can derive an almost infinite number of private keys for all the different cryptocurrencies you might own. If you ever need to restore your assets, you can simply get a new Ledger or another compatible hardware wallet, enter your 24 words in the correct order, and voila! Your funds will be accessible again. Let me be crystal clear. Anyone who gets a hold of your recovery phrase can steal all of your crypto. They don't need your Ledger device. They don't need your PIN. They can simply enter your 24 words into their own wallet and drain your accounts from anywhere in the world. So, where should you store it? Somewhere safe, offline, and protected from physical damage like fire or water. Paper in a fireproof safe, steel backups, or splitting the phrase into parts in different secure locations. Never, ever store it digitally. Don't type it into a secure notes app. Don't email it to yourself. And a crucial warning: Ledger support will never ask you for your recovery phrase. Anyone asking for it is a scammer, 100% of the time. Ledger now offers multiple approaches to backup and recovery. Traditional self-custody means you write down and protect your recovery phrase yourself. Ledger Recovery Key is a private backup card that Ledger describes as PIN-protected and offline for restoring access to assets. Ledger Recover is a paid, optional subscription service designed for users who want a backup for wallet access. Ledger states it is optional, costs $9.99 per month, and is available in regions including Canada, the US, UK, and EU for supported devices. Some advanced users prefer managing the seed phrase completely themselves. Some beginners may value recovery options. The right choice depends on your risk tolerance, discipline, and comfort level. Powerline. The device protects your keys. Your job is to protect the recovery phrase. Important: this is security education, not financial advice. Choose the approach that matches your operational discipline and threat model. Okay, theory is great, but how does this actually look in day-to-day life? Using a ledger isn't just for locking away crypto and forgetting about it. It's an active tool for securely managing your digital assets. It becomes the central hub of your personal digital economy, your own private bank. First, the most common use case: long-term Bitcoin storage. You buy some Bitcoin on an exchange, open Ledger Live, generate a new Bitcoin receiving address, carefully verify that address on your Ledger device's screen. Copy the address, paste it into the exchange withdrawal field and confirm. The Bitcoin is sent from the exchange to an address only you control. It's now in cold storage, safe from exchange hacks or freezes. It's your Bitcoin, protected by your keys. Use Ledger Live to manage your Ethereum account. ETH, ERC20 tokens like USDC and NFTs, all stored at your Ethereum address. To interact with DeFi or an NFT marketplace, connect your Ledger to a compatible hot wallet like MetaMask or Phantom. The hot wallet prepares the transaction. A signing prompt is sent to your Ledger. Verify details on the device's secure screen. Physically approve the transaction. Same principle for other blockchains: Solana, XRP, Stellar, XLM. Install the specific coin app via Ledger Live Manager. This lets your device speak that blockchain. Build a whole wealth system around your Ledger. Think of it as your vault layer, the bedrock of your security. Use exchanges for buying, selling, trading. Use hot wallets for convenience browsing the decentralized web. For custody and actual ownership, rely on your hardware wallet. Use a portfolio tracking tool for a clear view of holdings, and write down a simple plan for how your family could access the recovery phrase in an emergency. Everyone makes mistakes when they're starting something new. It's part of learning. But in crypto, some mistakes can be incredibly costly. The good news is most of the worst ones are easy to avoid. Let's go over common beginner blunders and simple fixes. The first and biggest mistake, leaving all your crypto on an exchange indefinitely. Fix, adopt a cold storage habit. Decide on a threshold, anything over $1,000 or funds you don't plan to trade in the next month, and move those funds to your ledger. Use the exchange as an on-ramp and an off-ramp, not a long-term savings account. This habit reduces third-party risk. Second mistake, buying a used or discounted hardware wallet from an untrusted source. Fix, buy only from Ledger's official website or authorized resellers. Pay full price for a factory-sealed, authentic device. Don't risk your portfolio to save $20. Third mistake, typing your 24-word recovery phrase into a computer or phone. Scammers create fake websites and send phishing emails pretending to be support. Fix, only enter your recovery phrase on a new hardware wallet during restoration. Never type it into a website, a software form, or a mobile app. Real support will never ask for it. Finally, two related mistakes: sending a large transfer without a test and not verifying the address on your device screen. Fix, be disciplined. Always send a small test amount for receipt. For every transaction, compare the address on your computer with the one on your Ledger's secure screen. Malware can swap addresses in your clipboard. Trust the Ledger screen. It's your only source of truth. Recap. Move long-term funds to cold storage. Buy official only. Never type your 24 words. Test first. Verify on device. We started with a simple truth. Your crypto is not truly yours until your keys are yours. By now you should understand what that means, not just as a slogan, but as a practical guide to action. It means moving from being a passive passenger in someone else's system to being the active pilot of your own financial future. It's a shift in mindset from being a speculator hoping for the best to being a custodian preparing for the worst. This responsibility is the very heart of the crypto revolution. It's time to take action. Your first step is to choose a Ledger device that actually fits your crypto habits and lifestyle. Don't just buy the most expensive one, buy the one that makes sense for you. Remember to purchase it only from official, trusted sources to guarantee its integrity from the very beginning. This is your foundation, so make sure it's solid. When your device arrives, follow the setup process with care and attention. Set a strong PIN that you can remember. Write down your 24-word recovery phrase by hand and lock it away. Safe from theft, fire, and water. Before you move your main holdings, practice. Send a small test transfer to your device, and then send it back. Confidence comes from practice. Security is not about fear. It's about empowerment. It's about taking sensible, deliberate steps to protect what is yours. Protect your keys. Protect your assets. Protect your future. If crypto is part of your future, security has to be part of your strategy. Check out Ledger, choose the model that fits, and start with a small test transfer. The future of wealth is digital. The future of security is self-custody.